So this is part 2 of the heartbreak/breakup/breakfast episode of Reality Monday with Damilare Mapper. And since Kan Kafayat was the one who gave us our final closing last time, she should also be giving us an opening this time. So Kan Kafayat.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kan Kafayat. As we said in the last episode, in every ship you find yourself, any ship at all you find yourself, always divine it. When I talk about ship, I mean relationship, friendship, situationship, complicationship, any ship, divine it.
So yes, she was talking about all the ships that you find yourself. No matter the ship you find yourself, please try to communicate. And there are different kinds of ship apparently. So welcome guys to episode 32 of Reality Monday with Damilare Mapper. And we have a full house as we had last time. Please can everybody say hello?
Hi.
So yes, apart from the ships in quotes, apart from the ships that we talked about, there's also something that we just realized, one very, very interesting fact. And yes, Alamin would like to tell us about it.
And that's the floating. So floating is a kind of stage whereby you are not actively talking with anyone, no one is talking to you, no one is eyeing you, you are not eyeing anybody, you are just on vibes and inshallah. Just floating in between.
Yeah, floating in the air, apparently. That's what floating means. And then there's another one under that floating, there's another one called drowning. That one you don't even understand yourself at all. You've totally drowned. You've lost hope of anything. You are a confused person. So yes, I know that each and every one of us would have probably been in one ship or the other. And then yes, it's not only relationship. At a point, it's not only relationship that you get heartbroken. Apparently, as I am, I have gotten heartbroken in a lot of friendships. That's my own weakness ship.
That's right.
Apparently.
That's another ship.
Yes, that's another ship. So
Weakness ship. Wow.
Yeah.
wonderful. So yes, there are different kinds of ship that we all have been at any point in our life, and then we get disappointed by this kind of connections, and we have to move on. So I feel if anybody has any any breakup in any ship that they found themselves, please. Any experience?
Well, I have an experience actually.
Okay,
so my experience goes like
Which type of ship?
Relationship
it's
or
a friendship.
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 With a guy or with a girl?
With a guy.
Okay. And
Okay,
it's
that's
friendship.
interesting.
That is very interesting.
So we're friends. Okay. Actually, okay. So this guy, his friend was one that introduced me to him. His friend actually liked me, but I didn't like his friend. So I told him that okay, I'm not interested. So I wanted to learn something from.
There was already
So he now
pre-heartbreak.
gave me his friend number. So this his friend number that he gave me, started talking, started vibing. Like wow. I mean, the guy was like
Are you sure you guys
it
were
was so
vibing
much
because
fun.
it
No,
was giving you
seriously.
attention?
There are some times that I may have issues. I just got meeting that okay, blah blah blah. This kind of thing happen, and you give me advice. I'll be like, thank you very much. I appreciate. And the other time that maybe I'm bored, I don't have anybody to talk to, and I'll just go to him and meet him, and we'll talk. I like it to be so much fun. Wow. So as it was going on, I was like, this guy is showing some interest too. Maybe like me, I'm already falling in love.
Hey, that's where the problem starts. The communication.
You're already expecting.
Okay.
Yeah. And the guy was just like, okay, so I was like, it's not Martin now. As a girl, I can actually confess to a guy now.
Wrong idea. Wrong idea. Bad idea these days.
Although it works
It
works
It doesn't work. It does not work for me. In my opinion, I think that is actually you have to like.
Okay, if a guy likes you, what about if the guy? No. What about if the guy too is insecure about it? Maybe he has had so many bad experiences.
I think it's even works for some people.
It doesn't work.
And me, I feel like anything that makes
For me
you,
too.
anything that makes you
I've
happy.
never even involved in.
But if
There's
it
nothing
actually
bad.
There's nothing bad. Yes, no, there's
Okay,
nothing bad.
okay.
Because of my way.
it makes you vulnerable.
Yeah.
It makes you vulnerable at that point.
Most
But
times it's best to just keep it to yourself.
I feel like it's
From,
maturity.
from
Exactly.
the
Yeah,
lady's point of view.
yeah.
She accepting that, oh, I have feelings for this guy. Most guys, especially with the level of maturity, as you say, might be like, okay, let me take advantage of
Of it.
this. And
That's
most ladies want to avoid this.
Yeah.
They always want to be on the superiority harm. Like, okay, yes.
Chasing me.
You get it. You get that feeling.
That guy that you want that.
Yeah.
That's actually right. Actually. So, and I told him, okay. I'm like, do you have a girlfriend? That was how I started from.
Oh, so you didn't ask all this why?
Norms now.
Yeah,
I don't want your girlfriend to break my head.
So he was like, I was expecting a no or maybe. I said yes.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this guy so straightforward like this? I was like, okay. He said, why are you acting? I said, okay. I have feelings for you. I said it straight. Like the guy was even like, girl, you are so straightforward. And you didn't even act like this. I was like, I don't want to waste your time.
Seriously.
I already told you that I have something I want to say to you. Okay, so the guy was like, okay, that if you was another guy, he would have told me that maybe we should try it and he would have tried to take advantage of it.
Yes.
He actually said it straightforward. I was like, this guy is so honest. I said, that was one of the reasons why I even liked you.
Aye.
So it's jokes.
There's one thing, wait, Miriam. There's one thing that your boyfriend is always single. Is single depending on who asks.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait. Repeat that statement.
Your boyfriend is single depending on who asks.
You can't call it boyfriend. Okay, your home boyfriend.
No, I'm
Every guy.
Generally.
I'm generalizing it now.
Yeah, okay.
Every guy.
Every guy's or girl. They are
Yeah,
single
it
depending on who asks them.
Yes, now. Of course.
No.
Yes, if the guy actually
No.
likes you.
I don't accept.
Tell you no.
I don't accept. There are some guys and girls that I still feel they are loyal. Like they are loyal to the extent that there's no.
That's why I said it depends on who asks.
Yes.
But
If the guy was feeling you,
Imagine.
you say no.
Doesn't mean that
even if he had a girlfriend,
Yes.
it's a lie. If him and his girlfriend were serious now.
Let's leave it at
I
continue.
said it might even be
Okay,
single. If a guy come, I have
continue. No, me, I can never do
That's
something
because
like
you
that.
don't
I can never ever. No, he was saying that every guy now.
Depending on
Who asks.
if it's someone, okay, if you are
Someone, if it's someone you like, and you like, if he asks you like, some guests, they actually single. They're actually single. And if you ask them like,
Who you are meeting now?
yes.
Yes, that's because you don't like
Just-
the person.
just-
They'll just
doesn't
say
like
yes, I'm
you.
in
Just
relationship.
say
Just
yes.
for you to go.
And they will not be the relationship.
Yes.
Okay, that this makes me remember something. But let's Miriam, please finish.
Okay, so he was like, okay, that he only see me as a friend. I want our friendship to be platonic. He doesn't want anything to
For those that don't understand platonic,
Yeah.
please explain.
He said he wants it to be like when we don't have feelings involved, that
Okay.
it just be where maybe we have issues to talk about, maybe want to help each other or something like that. He wants to help me. That's what I was so annoyed. In fact, I blasted him. I was like, guys, this
Norms.
It's not that
Any girl at that point will ghost. They will ghost the guy. See, even like experience. According to what me I know, most girls, once they see that okay, this is what they want, she gets. I said it on one of my episodes that's one of the reasons why I don't really like mingling too much or like getting too close with a girl that is always interested in a relationship, because once she wants a relationship and you guys were very close and you cannot give her that relationship, then she ghosts you immediately. She ghosts you. She'll just be like, in fact sometimes you not know that this person is actually, you just see that the reaction towards you, the person that used to like
when we're growing up,
I've done it
I
before.
think I just finished my secondary school then. There's this girl. My God.
experience I'm sure you recognize Victor.
I don't understand.
Okay.
So the girl, I like the girl. Now so everybody, like age mates, that was street, we are very many that time. So the girl, I like the girl. Like I went to her like, I like you. So like that, no, I'm not interested. Stuff like that. So and I stopped And one of my friend actually liked the girl too. My friend went to her. I like you too. So my friend, I became friends with that girl. Became a very close friend because we're like age mates, every one of us. So my friend went to her, like he likes her, and she told my friend no. I went to her like, I need to take him. The guy likes you. He said I'm not interested. I said okay. So I'm always the front man, like middleman. Like the girl was my friend then. So and the guy too. I go to the guy. This is what the guy said. I go to the guy. This is what he said. So in the long run, the guy called me one night, like doing extra at that time.
Extra cool, yes.
He called me like Victor. It is you that I want.
Alarino ló fẹ́. Alarino ló like.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Just like ha.
Veda or want to spoil friendship.
I called the call. I went to one of our friends then. Like this is what this guy is saying. She's like no. Like you know they fine. How you say no?
Hey, guy cool.
Every guy
they want the girl. Everybody wants the girl.
What's key?
Why will you say no to this girl like this? Say how is that? Say yes. I've just moved on, like underground relationship like that. So and I
might still be giving your guy Oppo.
And I could get like no problem. Like we just work it out. Like just be doing underground.
So at the end of the day, what happened to the guy? You just told the guy that.
No, I did not tell him.
You not tell him anything again. You just forget.
Seriously, there's some guys that will keep
just trying because
give the guy hope that
he's attending boarding school then.
But did you like avoid the guy or you guys were still close?
No, anytime he tries to bring up the girl issues, I'm just like but me I like the girl. I cannot say no.
So
I like her initially.
I like that.
And
I posted that. He said no.
Yes,
he said no to you. Then we became friends. Then.
Yeah, she was playing out to get at the end of the day. So what happened at the end of the day, please?
Started dating you. Dated for like.
What was the ending?
Yeah, it's late now.
Oh, that's
so then I came to Ilori and they moved to it's not Ekiti then.
So it was distance that broke your heart.
Yes.
That did heartbreak for you.
And you broke your guy's heart.
I was even pathetic to the point that she toasted someone.
Yeah.
And the guy declined.
Wait,
because the guy did not really like you. But me, I like the girl. She toasted me. I said yes. Because I like her.
That's what me I'm still saying in essence is that okay, most people already believe that if you're in a relationship with someone, she gets that if another person like asks you that okay, I really like you and everything. If that person that you're in a relationship with is like someone that you are really into yourself, she gets, and you are not you would definitely say no. Sure, you understand? You definitely say no to the person that said okay, she wanted or he wanted you guys to be in a connection together.
Wait, are you sure the guy was in a relationship then?
He said yes, he was in a relationship.
That he said, did you confirm it?
Are you sure?
Why?
I think you guys are friends.
Wait. How exactly do you still want any confirmation?
That's what I said.
It's normal now.
So how come
Getting a girl you are in a relationship from a girl. Most guys will want to continue applying pressure that he might just want to play hard to get.
Yes, normal. But if it's from a guy, it's different. But it's still societal.
If I'm not feeling
yes,
toast to me, I just tell you that I have someone.
Yes.
Even if I don't have anybody, I'm not feeling. I just like
But he might have had someone. He might have not. It's only God that knows. But at the end of the day, yes, you just broke your own heart. That was the problem. And then,
are you still friends with you?
We're still friends.
Very close
So you
friends.
blasted
I
him.
gave him space.
Space.
That space
Yes,
was
now
like,
you're going to
that
give
space
that
I gave
person
him was
space.
like
You feel
See,
odd.
see,
One is like,
1 or 3 months.
Because of the experience.
I didn't talk to him.
See, the experience that she said just now made me realize something about communication also. You see, when two people are when two people are in a relationship, there is something that happens that if somebody tells you that she's in a relationship and you are like getting to know that person, you're just getting to know that person, and you probably like you are the one that she's always talking to at a point, then that relationship is not really a relationship, or that is relationship is not really a relationship. Because if it was good, if it was like a good connection, then they will not even have time. She gets. For instance, now there are like so many
Maybe
times.
But it might be a complicated relationship.
Complicated relationship.
Or it's dividing the attention.
There might be some times where, like for instance, the experiences I've had where I'm usually having very late night conversations with people, and it's for like 1 hour plus.
Yes.
A girl like that is having that kind of conversation with another guy, and she's saying that she's in a relationship, already know that that's a sign. That's a sign that her and her boyfriend are not like
they might be together.
Well,
She might not have to
they might be together, but then what she
Yeah.
wants, because it would be like this: if her boyfriend was really giving her what she wanted, she would not have time for you.
But then what can have time?
I say I'm also get that.
But then what
is
is probably you might be funny. She might enjoy your company for something.
Company for something.
Her boyfriend doesn't have.
Like somebody like me.
But then
I'm very, very
that's an opening. That's an opening that
Yes.
if you actually want to, if you want to, and you decided to like take it further and ask her that, okay, can we be in a relationship? Because you'll be like a ideal kind of person. She gets based on the fact that our boyfriend is not giving her what she
they might
really
not want
wants.
a relationship from you. They would just want to be friends.
Yeah, friends.
And you,
Maybe
that's
when
why
somebody they can talk to.
Yeah.
You're just having cruise with you.
You know, that's usually my own. That's always been like the friendship heartbreak for me, because most times you'd be like, okay, there's someone that you first meet, because I meet people a lot, and you initially meet someone, you guys are vibing. I don't even know if they use it to curse me, because 1 week, 2 weeks, it has even become worse at this extent that the very day that we talk, we can vibe today and then we never talk again. Yes, yes, Twitter, but still not only Twitter, even other apps self, because I use Badu, even other apps. There are sometimes these days that I'll get number, I'll get someone's number.
WhatsApp.
I'll get someone's number. You see that WhatsApp? That one is like I'll get WhatsApp number. I'll get WhatsApp number. And because I don't have strength, that number can stay like 1-2 weeks on my contacts that I'll not even send the message. I might even check the person on WhatsApp. I'll be like, this person is online. Okay, don't worry, not today.
Imagine having
Not today.
Imagine having an actual conversation with someone and your plot is girlfriend or boyfriend, outside. You're like, what am I? Like,
When you're expecting something.
like, surely you're expecting something like, wow, so you're in a relationship.
Apparently, the only thing that has usually given me like not heartache, because you know they reach my own heart. This heart, me, I've already protected it. So before it will break, it will take. It will take. Aside from what? See, by God's grace, if it does not break, it might just be that me. But that's what I feel, that the first person I'll probably be in a very close connection with will definitely lead to marriage. So. Yes, that's my own opinion. That's not my own opinion. It might not be like that, but it might not be like that too.
If the girl did not serve you breakfast.
Honestly,
It might be
See, me, I still feel like my own definition of breakfast or like heartbreak has always been the friendship own. There are so many people that, for instance, let me give an experience. There was this girl I liked a lot. Oh my God. See, this life, just drink water and mind your business. Drink water and mind. See, don't trust people. Don't trust people too much. Nobody, you cannot even trust anybody these days. I was in my final year and I met her on Facebook. But we got to know she was in a Greek then, and we got to like connect in school. at the end of the day, me and this girl got so close to the extent that I could literally call her in the night and we just come and meet up at Okeodo. We start talking, having conversations. We're very close. Okeodo, no? We're very close that time. And at the end of the day, it just, like, I don't even know what happened. Maybe it was because of the fact that she was not in a relationship when we were very close. But then at the end of the day, you know me, even if I'm not with someone that is in a relationship, at the end of the day, I will now be the one that will be there. That's like friends that don't want a relationship. You will be the one that will be there till when the boyfriend she meets the person. Yes. She gets. She will meet the person. The person will now become her boyfriend. You will be there. You have been there since. So I've been there since. She gets.
You start talking about the guy to yourself.
Norms. That's what girls do. See, because of the fact that girls will always be in relationships, and then the relationships that they are in, they cannot tell anybody. They cannot discuss the problems they're having with their boyfriend. If their boyfriends give them issue, it's the friend that is the next best person. They cannot go and meet their parents and be like, "Mommy, if you see what my boyfriend did." So is the friend. Although there are some girls that can do like have friends that are very comfortable with that, but usually it's usually the best friend. That's where you now hear all these stories of oh boy. Any girl that has a BFF, that has a best friend, like a boy best friend, please don't be in a relationship with her, because the boy is secretly knacking your girlfriend or something like that. It's not always, but then that's where you get something like that.
So usually be an assistant boyfriend.
Yes, it's usually assistant boyfriend. So in short,
talking to the guy before, and I met another guy, so they're talking like that, so then when the guy, how we move.
It's usually like that. But okay, like I was talking about, this person, she later got a boyfriend, and at the end of the day, you'll be the person that is there. She gets, and the boyfriend, well, you know, the first week of all these relationships, usually mushy and nice and sweet and everything. But then the first month goes away, second month comes in, and you start hearing, oh boy, sometimes it might not be second month, depending on duration between two people. You start hearing that he does not call me again. I don't know what's wrong. Like, I feel like he's even dating another person. Like, it's even forming busy for me, or he does not have my time. Or then, and yes, there are different people with different, they call it something now, love language. You have some people have quality time. Some people it is word of affection.
Yeah, just that.
The money. some people they say word of affirmation, but they have like specific. I think it's 4 or 5 sharp. So you might see someone that love language is like yes, is affection. She gets or quality time. And at the end of the day, a guy, you know, guys always get tired. Sometimes in the relationship, guys will get tired of.
Everyone gets tired. Everyone gets tired in a relationship.
Not only ladies, everybody. Guys are woman being too now.
You get tired.
You don't just give the lady affection. The lady has to.
Yeah,
but is it every day?
There's some lady who feel that
understands
guy
that?
should just be.
They feel they are always be on the receiving end of the affection.
Love language differs.
Yeah, that's
People's love language differs. Me, I like you talking to me like, okay, just for love is okay. Not that I'll come morning afternoon like
Maybe just one.
Some girls like choking.
And they will not call you.
That one is not a relationship again.
I've actually experienced that. Like, you might not come for 2 days. Not like, maybe I love you. I'm not calling you. It's not 2 days.
Which you love?
Maybe I think you will not.
2 days is too much.
Exactly. Like, if you love me and you talk to me less than 24 hours and you still be okay.
No,
you don't talk
so I
to me.
be love.
You don't talk to me 24 hours.
But 1 week is too much.
24 hours.
Even that is hours. Even
2 hours
if you
now.
don't call,
Even
you
in
must chat.
3 days.
You might be in my head. Now I'm not calling.
I don't want that kind of. I'll be
now,
like,
that one
even if you don't
that
call,
one leads to heartbreak.
You just
clingy.
ghost me for 24 hours.
You are clingy.
No.
Because
But if one thing doesn't call him, if he doesn't call you, you have the right to call him.
Yeah, if it's someone that calls.
Although the problem is that girls always feel the sense of, they never feel the sense of responsibility. They always feel the sense of entitlement. They are always entitled to a guy's affection. Most times.
No, I
Most times it's right like that.
I called you in the next one. You didn't call me. It's not even I called you.
Spark,
I might not call you.
Spark up discussion. Talk about me, call me, do this. They are
I'm
always
very
expecting.
chatting.
But you know,
Yeah,
at the point you get exhausted, you might probably run out of things to discuss.
What do you say?
You might probably run out of things to discuss.
Yes, that's when it gets boring.
Maybe a day. It's actually okay.
It's already
Just
okay.
okay, a day is not okay
or
for me.
something. A day is
A day is not
Ah,
okay.
oh boy,
Even
marriage,
if you don't talk, even if you just
marriage is going to be hard.
just call.
Then you two go.
No, if it's someone that calls, maybe a day that he didn't call, he doesn't call. I know that this guy is not like this.
I can even call him and
If
tell
he
him
calls
now.
today, if he calls, you can call tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, I can
Then
still call tomorrow.
you can also call.
Ah,
But
boy,
if someone that is doing
all these things, all these things.
yes,
Why? You have the right. It shouldn't be one-sided. It shouldn't be
See,
one-sided.
with all this talk that I'm talking about, MTN will just be smiling. Okay? MTN will smile. Okay? Ah, you will call. Call yourself.
just as you can post myself.
Let me ask you something. And it should be one-sided. If he doesn't call you,
Yeah.
call him. Like,
Maybe someone that calls.
So you are expecting
If
if
he
he
I'm not
doesn't
telling you to call. You call him always.
if he doesn't call,
Yes.
you won't
If
call
he
him.
doesn't call you.
If he doesn't call,
Something like
Thank you very much. The caller.
They are fighting for.
Like he doesn't call at all. Like maybe he have been doing it constantly. Like, you know that I have to see them.
if you are serious with the relationship, you won't gauge on if he calls, if he doesn't call.
Or he doesn't call.
See.
Just call him.
No, he don't want to call.
Calm
Calm
down.
down. With me. There should be a mode of
Calm down.
communication.
What did we say? What did we say about ships? Communication. Communication is key. Shey you get.
They don't even chat.
Even if you are not going to be calling every day, you both need to have an agreement. Have the agreement.
That's what I'm saying. If
You
he
say
doesn't
I
call,
overthink, so I'm like
call him.
maybe
Don't
doesn't
let
want
it
me
be like
anymore. Maybe he doesn't
it's responsibility to call.
You know, the problem is usually when you've never had.
responsibility.
How
If
is
it is responsibility,
No, I don't think that.
parties
No, I'm not like
responsibility.
calls me. You should call more than
This is the same thing.
No, why? If you are looking around,
This is something with ladies and entitlement.
No, it's
Now you are
not
saying that
always.
you are
You don't like the calling
entitled.
every
Okay. Please.
Why we need to call you every day?
Man.
If we decide to talk about entitlement, we will not finish it from here. Or entitlement or not
What
entitlement.
you just said now is actually about entitlement.
Well,
See, the thing with
At the end of the day,
relationships is-
at the end of the day, whether we describe as entitlement or not entitlement, everybody has their opinion.
Yeah.
What is this to you might not be this to the person.
Sometimes
At the end of the
we
day,
don't count.
at the end of the day, when you talk to the person, the person you are in a connection with, and the person feels like, okay, I've accepted what you say. There might be some guys that would like to be the one that is always giving. The girl might be repaying him in another way. Probably not the kind of way. It might even be just visiting him. And the guy does not like visits. Or maybe she cooks for him or she does stuff for him. And they have agreement. If they have agreement, or if she has money, if you are a sugar mommy and you are buying me stuff, if you want me to call you, I will call you every day. I will call you from morning to night.
I like
once
something.
in a day.
Calling
Like, not
me
every
to
day,
check on
every
me.
day,
See,
Check up on me.
like I said,
Without me calling you, just call me. Hello.
I think it's someone that
Hope you are
calls
fine.
now.
Hope you are
These
fine.
are the best
Actually,
friends. Like if you call, I will say okay. That's me. But if you don't do problem, that's me. You if you don't do, I do. But if you
you have
do,
in
I
mind,
will
you guys
No,
have
she
different
is
perspectives and
she's
different
saying that
opinions.
it is
She's saying that
No, I'm not saying it's yeah, I'm with entitlement.
Like why
If
you go a day
call me,
without
I will
talking to me?
reciprocate.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't,
now we are stopping.
Exactly.
We are stopping entitlement.
Exactly.
We are stopping entitlement. Because yes, that was a very that was a nice discussion, but we have to move on now. So I think,
can I say something to cap it off? The thing is, frequent communication matters also. If you check most relationships, the reason why they break up is because they lose communication.
Communication, exactly.
So is that can be very
you don't necessarily need to talk every day and all, but just make sure you guys communicate frequently and you'll be fine.
And when it comes to communication, it does not mean you guys having stuff to say. I'll be telling yourself about how your day went or anything.
Serious call. Sometimes just call, catch cruise.
Sometimes catch cruise, but most times gauge your relationship. Ask the person that you're like in a connection with that, okay, how are we now? Are we cool? Are we cool? She understand? Because me, I might be hiding something from somebody. I might be close to somebody. Maybe you did something for me. You did something that pained me. I'll be hiding the fact that I'm angry at you. But you will not know. In fact, I'll be flowing with you in conversation. I'll be flowing. See. The problem is that if you don't get it, I'll feel like no, we are not close enough. See, if you will see it, you will know self. There are some things, maybe like some things I used to say before, I'll stop saying it. Then if you now if you understand, shake it and be like, what's up? I will tell you.
Why are you giving me a
shake
it? Just say. Sometimes
that's one of the reasons why.
And it doesn't mean that
if you have to understand somebody, anybody you're having a connection, if it is really genuine, you have to understand the person. Sure, you get just little signs. There are sometimes we would see signs, but based on the fact that we have ego, we will not want to say that we want. Okay, you might see someone that is misbehaving to you, and you'll be like, you two, you have coconut head a bit.
You are saying something now. You can say something like in English. Communication matters.
That's the thing.
And don't let it be one-sided.
If
after a while, definitely, I'll definitely tell you.
Even call, like, as if let's have a means of communication, even if it's chatting.
Everybody has their mode of communication.
Even as simple as text. There are some guests. They won't test you. They will just be monitoring. Yeah, you came online. Get up.
See, it's not only a girl. Now, for my own mental health.
Came online 12 o'clock.
For my own mental health.
Came online.
For my mental health, that's what I do now. Because if I text you and at the end of the day it ends in or okay or yes, what the heck is that? What do you want me to respond to? Or you respond to sticker?
One word reply.
Or you respond to sticker? So you get. See, let's know that when we want to communicate, for me, that's why everybody has their mode of communication. Some people, the way they communicate is sticker. They can say they have all the sticker in the board. So you get. See, they will communicate with sticker and they will not say anything and they will go to their separate things. She gets.
It depends on the conversation.
In conversation,
recently, a friend of mine, she was reporting her boyfriend to me, and I sent the sticker. She begged.
Yes.
Some people
It's not a fault now. It's not a fault now. No, but don't worry. She went up like, okay, why are you transferring aggression?
Why would she transfer aggression?
I said anything. Now
I don't want to condemn this guy. I don't want to condemn this guy.
You know what? No. You know what sticker are for?
I actually understand. At times you don't want to say something.
But then
see. What is the definition of sticker?
You don't know
what is the definition of sticker? Do you know what sticker does? Sticker is like smiley. It's like a smiley. Expression. When it comes to expression, it's like you're expressing something that is funny when you're supposed to be serious. She understands. So the fact that she felt you were supposed to be serious because she was angry that time and you sent a sticker, it will pay some people.
But me, actually, I didn't want to condemn the guy.
the same time.
That's why I sent sticker.
You just mean between this is serious.
Yeah, maybe you don't know what to
Yeah,
say.
you might just use the sticker to lighten the mood, or just.
It's not everybody that wants to be relaxing at that point now.
Even me, like
at that
saying
moment.
something serious, you're not sending me sticker.
No, send sticker. What the guy did?
I can't share what the guy did. What the guy did was good.
I mean, not even reply.
I'll send the sticker.
You send me.
Bro
I will not
code.
even say anything.
Yes,
I don't-
you
I
don't
don't-
want
I
to.
don't-
I get.
But is it what
I
is
guess.
leave my message on?
You then reply with
I
something.
know
Something
that
else.
was bad.
How you send this?
After that sticker, you don't even allow me to utter it.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
See, yeah, I'm not even saying anything. I'm
It's just like
feel your sticker and get.
And get that.
It's not your fault. Maybe I'm
I will not
That was said.
That's me. That's me. Also, like,
But let's
something I
if
can
we are close, shower.
Yeah, well,
See,
I
thank
can't even
you.
do voice notes.
I actually called her.
Thank you.
Eh,
Okay, that was
That's
nice.
okay. That's
That was nice.
Follow
That's
up.
better.
The most see, just find the way. Me, anybody I'm talking to, I will ask you,
Don't let me.
what is your best way of communication? What's your best way of communication? Is it calls? Is it text? Is it something? And at the end of the day, if somebody
You said something
No, I
about.
prefer
You posted
text.
something this
I
morning
love
about
text.
your friend getting
WhatsApp.
married. And
Yeah, getting married.
Not.
No.
You moved away or something.
What I said was that a friend of mine she got married, but then because of she got married, I had to like make sure that I pulled back from the connection that we had, because your friend getting married, obviously, guy.
I think I saw
Even
the
if you were close, even you were close with her, please, know how
But
you are doing. Because
some girls always want.
but the thing is that she wants me to maintain it. She wants me to maintain it. Yeah. Do you know the reason why? Because that marriage is not like it's not something that she really wanted. She gets so she usually gets sometimes she usually gets sad. But then based on the fact that she got married, guy, it's not your problem again. It's no carry matter of married woman for your head. You want you work
I
like
have a
JB.
friend like that too.
Now you go later
She got
patch
married
fault.
and I stayed back and late. I think
That
I
one too
checked
is
up
another
on
form
her.
of
And she was not
heartbreak,
like, yeah.
because that
I
thing
was
pained
even-
me.
when
Like
she
it
even
pained me.
She told me, Ali, I'm getting engaged. And I'm still even trying to like also into relationship.
No, that's not.
Do you get it? But I noticed that she has been asking me like before, like weeks before that. What if you heard I was pregnant?
Hey,
What if you heard
yeah,
I was
yeah,
getting
yeah.
engaged?
sign.
Yeah, she was giving me signs. I didn't
Sign.
really get it though, but I was like, it's no problem. I would accept it and be friends and do this and do that. Then she later told me that
We're not expecting it.
I was not expecting it. Like
Even the one, this one that happened.
so, I had to like pull back for a few days. Even weeks self, I did not talk to her, I did not call her, and I think she understood that I was trying to like stay back. Later on, she called me and she was like, "Why am I behaving like this? Kitty copy. You are getting married now."
See, that's the same thing that happened to me too. That's the same thing that happened to me. She still said it. I did not attend the wedding though. I did not attend the wedding. But it was because of something, Chad. There was an issue why I did not attend the
I
wedding.
wanted to tweet that.
The day I did not attend the wedding, like there was this guy that knew both of us. That was like he was junior to me in my secondary school, and he knew her. He was very close to her. He even came to me. He was like, "Would I be please go? Wedding now. I said, "Me lucky lo day so glad." Like my cousins too was literally forcing me because she knew my cousin too. This girl she came to our house like during that COVID time.
Yeah.
Like she even made during the holiday. I think it was end of the year. She knew how to make all this donut and everything. She made it that all of my family like ate. She get so we're that close. It was not a wife thing, and I felt like we understood. She was this kind of person that she was always avoiding relationships and all. She was getting the calls and everything, but like this thing was so fucked up. She had to marry because of her parents. She gets because of her parents. She even very brilliant girl. She was supposed to do her masters. She got admission into OAU to do her masters. No money to sponsor it. So they said after you did not allow her to go for masters again, they said, go and finish all your masters in husband's house. And then the husband was someone that she did not love before the marriage. They did not have a prior relationship before a marriage.
You've done your time.
Like there was a point where she was literally crying to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was crying in my own eyes. Like I was looking at it like, kill her. She you get now. So at the end of the day, even me trying to pull back. There are so many of my friends that have seen that. At the end of the day, I still try to pull back. I always try to pull back when it comes to marriage and all. When it comes to marriage, but this one, we were living in the same vicinity. She get, but I pull back. I pull back because the people in my area, boy, gossip is their second job. Apart from their daily job, gossip is their second job. Especially Yoruba people. Yoruba people is their job normally. So at the end of the day,
uncles and
aunties, she gets.
And I want to say something on spicing up your relationship. By relationship, like you don't have to like run out of something to say. Like you can always check Google.
Yeah. So there's content on Google.
Yeah, you can check Instagram, content, like check for content. Yes.
It depends
Check
on both parties.
check for content.
If you want to spice it up and probably the partner is not even returning the vibe.
Yeah,
That's another thing.
But
But if you start the vibe, another thing, if you start the vibe, the partner might actually reciprocate. Like, okay, I texted you this funny text, it's not reply. The next time you do it, the person's going to reply and all.
So, see,
it's not about chat.
we don't even need to go there again. It's just we've said it. Everything still boils under communication. She gets openly communicate. She understand. Openly communicate. It's not that you not maybe before you enter into a relationship you not know that this person was not a WhatsApp person. You will now enter into a relationship finish. You will now be like, this guy is not texting me. What
Exactly.
happened? I'm texting you. You are not texting me. What's that rubbish? She gets.
some people can chat.
Yes, I don't really chat.
So it's just the communication prior. She understand. And at the end of the day, when it comes to connections with anybody, no matter what happens, just accept everything as it will come, because I feel like most people we expect too much, and expecting too much from an human being, even yourself you cannot give those things. So when you expect too much and you get disappointed by any kind of ship, she understand, it should not be painful, because you already should have had it in your mindset that human beings will always disappoint. But that does not stop from loving. That does not stop you from loving. These days, experiences that I've had has just made me wiser. I feel like people that are afraid of heartbreak or breakup, those people they are the kind of people that they like lies. They don't want people to be realistic with them, because it's when you feel that heartbreak and break up, that's when you now get wiser. That's where you get wiser.
Please, I don't want to get wiser. I don't want to go through it for you. I can't do.
That's when
we have to die.
One thing I just want to ask is,
I
how
can't
do you
do.
pick yourself
I ask go.
up back, yes, from an heartbreak. She gets. I don't know. Okay, we did not. I think it was after the last episode that this one happened, where there was a girl that wanted to stone her phone because they broke her heart. Yes, now the thing went viral. Like her friends were recording her. Her friends were recording her.
She was crying.
Like she was crying and she wanted to stone her phone away.
I uploaded the video.
Are you? Is something wrong with your head? Phone that I use money to buy.
a few days after
But some
that?
people would off themselves. Like seven.
Some people commit suicide. But
I saw a girl that committed suicide.
There isn't
See.
one that happened in our area.
You should die.
See, there's now a difference. Yes, when we still talk about it, there are different types of heartbreak. Heartbreak for inside relationship day, heartbreak for marriage day, heartbreak of I'm marrying next week.
There are some, especially relationship, it depends on probably the sacrifices
You've made for the person, like doing the court. Yeah, that's true.
That's what things the more.
The marriage zone is usually very, very painful. Like more.
That's why most people are careful about really cause heartbreak.
See, you see that conversation. That cheating conversation inside marriage is not one that, because opinions, there will be different opinions on it. So I feel like we have reached the marks of
Now you
today's
pick yourself up after.
after after an outbreak.
For me,
How do you keep?
For me, I keep my distance from that person.
Nah, Danny will still talk. Now Danny has just been silent. I've been looking at her since.
Okay,
Danny.
If the person now message you or they try to get in touch with you, and you're not able to ignore them.
You keep it short.
No, exactly. Fine. How are they fine?
See,
If you ignore them,
me.
Okay, what about this one?
Receive
You want that
short
a guy, like you
replies.
have a guy that actually like you, but you don't like the guy, but because your friend think that you're not in a relationship, you're single, give him a chance now. And you're like, I don't have feelings.
and the worst thing is some people, some guys, they will be the ones to break up with you, and after the breakup, they will come back.
They will
and start
come back.
giving you signs. That,
See,
okay, I
even
like
in friendship, it has
and when you
happened
reciprocate,
plenty
they will
times.
still withdraw.
They will still withdraw. Those people are crazy. They are crazy. See, me, I already know them. I know those ones. Those ones that are indecisive. They are like you know when you are running batting race, like you are passing batting. But these ones they will pass, they will come back. They will pass, they will come back. Those ones are very toxic. But then, see, in this life, I feel one very, very important thing is to know how to deal with toxic people. Because you will meet toxic people in every single part of your life, in friendship, in relationship. People that will blame you when they are actually at fault. People that will come at you, that will come and like scatter you, that will destroy you. Because of this, their mouth, they will feel like they know everything about you, and just because, and them too, nobody's perfect in this life. But there are some people that will always want to guilt trip you. They will always want to blame you.
Like you are the worst.
Like you are the worst person or the worst version of yourself. Those people are very annoyingly toxic. So it's usually maybe experiences that you've had. Especially someone that is young. There are some people that even their family members are the toxic people in their life. They feel like you don't know how to do anything. And growing up, I feel like it gets easier as you get wiser. And when you get wiser, that's when you hear people, I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks. But still, we should always still try to have an open mind. There are some people that they are genuinely like bothered about you. They just try to tell you. But anybody that is genuinely trying to tell you about something that is your fault will never try to make you feel bad. They will always try to like say it in another way. For instance, now there are sometimes people that are obese and they are trying to tell you that please do do exercise. Please, I own my own body. I own my own body. I'm not fat. I love my body.
And deep down, they don't.
And deep down, it will affect their health.
I think that you can just tell them probably you can help them with like you can be with them in the journey. Something like that. Not that you tripping them that you already eating now. Because better don't eat.
Don't break their heart on something that is already paining them before at the end of it. Because most times there are some people that they have things in their life that are already like paining them. So if you are someone that they are handling and they are battling with, if you are someone that you really care about them, you should just try to like make sure that you help them go through the journey with it. So that's it for me. Derry, you've been silent since morning. Please. Yes, I feel like she has been harnessing everybody's talk, processing everything.
Drowning or something.
Oh yeah, about drowning.
I don't know if it's drowning but I'm not in a relationship. And when I actually see people that show interest and I feel like okay, these people are good people, they are nice, I don't like them. I don't know. I don't fall in love with them. So I just find it hard.
Like that, you have someone that's eyeing you, but you're not eyeing them.
Yes, I don't.
But is there anybody that you are eyeing?
Is there anybody you're eyeing?
If you are eyeing someone, then there's no problem. So maybe there's any mashallah brother that you feel like this is my ideal.
Maybe the last person I dated, I don't know.
Maybe the last
person. At times when you are not over someone that like
that's true. That one too can be and move on. Yes, as benchmark to judge other guys, and it's not everybody that is perfect.
Like that's comparison.
But you don't know him. You don't even know where he comes from.
Please, anybody that is looking for any connection with me, I can give you a shout out for an affordable rate. whether it's friends with benefit that you are looking for, whether it is communication ship, whether it's sugar daddy that you are looking for too. Yes.
Sugar daddy.
If you are looking at sugar mommy,
Actually, for me,
you see them, Monshala brother, I just copy. See. There was one tweet I saw. What's it called? Alaja with the vibes of with Ashawo, Nicki Minaj with Ashawo vibes.
No, that's you to have.
What happened? Normal. You have both of them.
Yes, that's
we should have fun. No, you must not be guys. You should have fun.
Alaja. Why now? Actually. So, my own matter. You guys the same.
Find another square root now.
See, just.
I should have to pack at all. I feel like I should just tell them that they shouldn't interfere in my matter again. I'm tired.
Okay, yes, your friends that way.
Oh, be me.
No, your friends.
See, no matter. I feel like that's one of the things that affects people in university. Intimidation.
Yes.
No matter how. See, when I was in 100 level, my roommates, like I said, they would always talk about the girls they met, the girls they meet in night class, blah blah blah. Fine girls, two girls. But in my mind, I was not really following. Although the CGPA itself, no later bam like that. Shege, no later bam. But then I shall know that everything they said did not really touch me. If you know.
Yes, now.
See, if I won't do it, I won't do it.
You cannot pressurize relationship.
I have that.
Not pressure me.
No, actually, they actually sat me down.
See,
and
me, I
talked to me
have
one-on-one section.
Now they give birth to you.
I have to drink my. If I won't do it, I'll see how honest.
See, but if you know that you can risk it, you can try.
I have a rigid mind though.
Let's do
my
shout
mom
out for Miriam.
For Miriam.
Yes.
Anybody that
Handsome looking.
answer. Miriam, say your spec.
Brother.
I'll be sure that.
Yeah, tell us your spec now.
My spec.
Yes.
See the age.
You want the religious
Please say your spec. This must not reach 1 hour.
It must be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, answerable.
No, see, she's talking like a motivational speaker now. That's exactly how she's talking.
Okay, so
Deficit.
my spec.
Like, what of
I don't really know.
See, we have to move on. Don't worry. Yeah, a long thing. Daring. Yeah, the one that is going to give us a closing remark, a final note.
I said I wanted to share this.
Okay.
It's not too late.
You did not flow in now.
I just
It's late.
Maybe I like you.
But the experience is what's the experience about?
Well, it's very long. So that's like. It actually happened to someone way back since 2017 and it's still affecting the person till today.
Summarize it for us now.
About it.
Okay, actually, this lady, she was in, I guess, HND student. She has this boyfriend, like her boyfriend then, they were so close. The guy already finished school. He was 7. But we all knew they were like, because she was my school mother. So the guy too, like my school father, all of us would shout, couples go.
School
like
family
then
like
this.
So it was them.
Like we're just after the relationship because it's so nice. The guy would be like immediately after she finishes school, after her service, introduction, blah blah blah.
Hey.
Because the guy was already serving then. While the lady was in the change too. Then after she finished school, she went for her service. While in service, she used to tell me then that he was kind of giving her attitude, stuff like that.
You don't see fine
So
woman.
I actually
Distance.
talked to him because we were so close. I talked to him about that. What's up with you and Sister Lagbaja? He said nothing, that they will sort it out. So they actually sorted it out. But after some time, she told me that he stopped talking to her, and she was almost like she was close to signing out like POP stuff like that. So she actually just surprised that she was going to come back to Ushogo to come and meet her. The day she came back from service was the day he was doing this Nikai.
Hey!
Another lady lady.
Men has come. That was my last episode. Men has come. Men has come. Men has no, that one. That episode was I don't even know, Sha. Men has come.
Not all men has come.
No. Wait. Before she came down, I don't understand. They were not talking at all. She did not notice.
You guys feel like summarize it, so I don't want to read it. It's actually very, very long. That's just me summarizing.
Summary.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, what happened to her?
At the end of the day, they broke up. The lady now.
So it's not broke up.
Yes, we understand.
She actually left because the guy stays in Abeokuta. She left Abeokuta because of that. She relocated to Lagos. Started working in Lagos since 2017. And luckily for her, immediately after service, she got a job. I mean, after she got a job at Access Bank, promotion, everything, like she's very okay. She has the house already.
Is she married?
But till now, she's not in a relationship.
Hey!
Heartbreak. A lot of people have been talking to her.
That one is heartbreak.
And now, like that
one
is
is
serious.
It's deeper than life.
2017.
There was a
Deeper
time
than life.
She not yet over it that easily. Just 4 years now. I mean 4 years or 5 years.
Just.
I just can't get over. I said she can't.
Something is wrong with you.
Exactly.
Am I not? Like, I'll be looking for the fault in the relationship. Like,
And
I'll
the
be
thing is, you actually affect yourself.
Yes, now.
She did not try to
Yeah, self-esteem, psychologically.
basically,
yeah,
mentally.
she should just try to get closure. That's what I feel.
Now we like.
She needs to look for somebody that can help her.
No,
with
not
the
that.
closure.
I feel she needs a counselor.
What really
She needs
happened in that
closure with that
relationship
guy.
is what
With the guy.
Yes, they
a
should
lot of
talk
people
about
actually
it.
talk. Yeah, they asked the guy, can you come? But what really happened in that relationship is something like I can't even explain.
You can't define.
So that kind of stuff, like now they will say ladies has come, women has come. Just imagine someone that like your funniest part is while in like during service, she met a lot of guys that they were breathing. In fact, when I went to school, she served in Ibadan. When I went to meet her, there was a time one guy was telling me that, oh, this is your school mother, can you come and like, and to me, I was even telling her that I prefer that guy to the other person
the other one.
she was dating anyone. But she was so in love with that brother.
Yes.
And they were so like in fact the two of them, they were so in love. Like or we thought they were actually in love.
So like some girls will actually
something
they
might have
they
happened.
reject their husband because of
But
that.
now to me, what am I saying?
I
don't know. Already got my husband.
Oh, you don't know who's
He has been dating that lady. Even
Exactly.
You might not know. You might not know. That's why we need to know about the guys.
something is wrong.
Well, we would never know.
Something is wrong. Yes.
So now I want
something
to
is wrong
say now
somewhere.
that
If, as you said, they were so in love with each other, something is wrong somewhere.
see relationship these days, most people that go into relationship, I can just say majority they are immature. Because if you go into a relationship and you're telling me that okay after some time you guys broke up or something, then why did you guys go into a relationship?
Thank you.
Were you not in love with
Thank
each
you.
other? Apart
That's
from
that's my foundation, no. Now my foundation be that, oh.
My fight body.
no matter what.
Like, see, me, I wrote a whole poem about it. X, the concept of relationship would always end in people being their exes, and when you talk about exes, throughout all the social medias or all the contents that you see about exes or discussions, usually nobody likes their ex. Almost nobody. She gets. There are only a few people that will be like they are cool with their ex. She gets. But yes, ex. That word ex. What happened? Because what was the basis? You said you wanted to be in a relationship with each other. You loved each other. It's usually for fun.
I'm not ready.
Some people just relationship.
You're not ready yet. Some people just do it because others are.
See, in every relationship,
Everything is for a reason.
That's why.
It's for a reason. But then, see.
every relationship, either you marry or you break up.
Darren, see, let me tell you something. The essence is that we are human beings. That's just the essence. See, let me tell you something. Aside from that, yes, all of us, the goal is usually marriage. Yes, the goal is usually marriage. But throughout that time, some people face congee, some people face loneliness, some people will see rain. They'll be like, God, I'm lonely. We are human beings. She understand. So at the end of the day, there's a middle point where we become teenagers and we cannot get married yet, one way or the other. Probably because of financial issues. The fact that we are growing up, she gets. But that does not mean that people will not want to be with someone. She gets. They know that it's not going to lead to marriage, but
then they should just tell the person that okay, I'm into this because I want this. Not that
there's a whole concept. There's a whole concept that is flawed that nobody can really solve. She understands. So that conversation is like a very. It's something that it cannot be solved at all.
Define this to like why must you be in a relationship? Why must you like be in a relationship?
Even after being in a relationship for like 3 years, 4 years, you still break up. Why are you in that relationship in the first place?
If you are not going to end up in marriage, why?
No. When you start,
exactly.
No.
Yes. Stop at that point. Everybody.
No. Where is this end?
See. It's not only talk. It's not only talk.
That's why there are heartbreaks in friendship as well
too.
Some people might say,
we always face that break.
You might not be in a relationship. You might consider the person as a friend, and the person might think, oh, this is a relationship. Okay. That's why you always have to define it too.
Yes.
Do you get it?
She gets. But
the heartbreak will also.
These days, me, I don't deal with tags. I don't deal with tags again. I just call everything connection. Let's understand the connection we are in. We shall know that we are connected one way or the other. Let's understand that connection. What do we want in that connection? Aside from that,
call it a connection and she sees that a relationship.
But I don't tell you before. As we are starting, I will have told you. See, you can never end up in a relationship. That's communication for me.
Yes.
She understand.
If you clear girls like that,
hey, you know me, no. It does not mean yes. They will still come and meet you. I've seen people. You tell them, I don't want a relationship, and at the end of the day, when they start to have feelings, they will now ghost you. Then you two are supposed to understand that okay, she has fallen, she has ghosted me. Let me not mess with her mental health. Yes. Let me leave her. But then it is heartbreak for you too because you wished it could work. You wish it could work, but then feelings are that's the thing the feeling that we have. We don't control it. We don't control those things. It takes very big discipline before people can control it. So
then I have something. Why the discussion was going? There's something about like going out of things to discuss.
Yes. So.
If you're in a relationship, like I don't know, there's no way even friendship, there is no way I'll be discussing with someone and I will go out of things to discuss. Ask questions, especially girls.
No.
Lots of things like no.
It's normal. It's normal to run out of things.
That's where spicy for this. That's where spicy
things. Naturally have this
it
talk
depends
about
on
when
the
I like
person.
someone.
That's why spicy.
If
I'm discussing with someone like friends, even if I ask you a question, I'll ask a question that before you answer, in fact, you cannot even finish it in a day. You will surely come back to continue the discussion. Ask questions.
Yes, different kinds of people.
That's where spicy things all comes in.
I have been with friends with someone
just talk about my
you don't think we can continue talking. We can continue talking and we might not even finish what we are discussing. And I have someone, this is the person, probably let me say this person I want to be in a relationship with. But then she doesn't know how to chat.
Yes.
It's okay. How are you? Fine. I'm not gonna tell her fine. Why will you tell me fine?
I've been seeing.
Now
I'm very
your day.
Do
you get it?
That was your day. It was not fine. I was just not what I expect.
Because there are some things that you can talk about.
Yeah. Talk to me.
That kind of
thing. Talk to me.
I even saw it.
That's the thing about spicy in a relationship with someone.
That's spicy.
Never run out of
There's something I can discuss.
If we are not in a
There's something I can solve that I
enjoy my
know. I can discuss with you.
Yeah.
There's something I can discuss with you.
Maybe I need
That's like another thing is to find who you are to the person. Like, wait, do you really want to talk to me? Am I forcing this?
Yes.
There are a lot of things. You would ask questions to, okay, you are giving this kind of vibe, she's not returning it. Tell me who am I to you? Am I just a friend? Are we just
it was when you were bored that you just decided to talk to me.
I actually asked that question. Are you bored?
Are you bored?
Let me know.
So that I'll not get hooked. And at the end of the day, there's never really like nothing to say.
Not try to meet this morning and they came at like midnight or at night. So just I will not because I feel like
So I think we have to close now. We have to close that. This has been an hour. It has been very interesting actually. Longer than the last one, although I feel the last one there was like a lot of action, but then everybody just calm and we're like talking about life issues in this one, and some people are just like assimilating everything, like how dating was before. Yes, but now I feel like Isaac has to give us a closing. No more discussion. No more discussion. So we are about to end this episode. Isaac.
Okay, like we've all been saying,
calm voice.
In relationship, one, communication is key, and you defining whatever it is going on between both of you, it's very, very important. And there's more to all this relationship thing than just catching cruise and all. But then basically just define it and communicate with whoever it is you are going into a relationship. Then know, okay, there's a limit, know where you are heading to, and there's a whole lot of, and read books. Read books about relationship. Find out
go online. Like they say content is on Google.
So just find out more. There's more than what your friends tell you about relationship. And don't be forced to go into a relationship. Relationship is not something you go into and you jump out the next day. Sometimes just a weak relationship can even mar you, mental breakdown and stuff. So just basically don't rush into relationship.
So that we are cool.
Yes. Because this conversation, if you start from today to tomorrow, you're not finish it. So it's better you just put an end to it.
Yeah, that would be full stop for the heartbreak/breakup series. It has been wonderful. I want to appreciate each and every one of you guys. But I don't know, there might be some people that would listen to this to the end. So I would appreciate you too for listening to this to the end. Yes, you like gist too much. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. I'm hoping that we can still find time to do something like this subsequently. So that will be all for episode 32 of Reality Monday with Damilare Mapper. And I'd like everybody to say bye-bye.
Bye. Peace out.
It's not goodbye. It's not goodbye.
Yes, it's not goodbye, but see you again.
Stay safe.